It's almost that time. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I am back with some more boxing. What is up? What's popping? The moment y'all been waiting for. Smash the like button. The truth is back. Getting ready to talk about Errol Spence. Terence Bud Crawford. Let us pray. Bud with the dub, says Lucas Simpson. Shout out to Isaiah Felix. He said it's man down. Hey, stop that cap. He put the sharks up. He said it's big fish. Roadtail Clemens, what's up? He said it's strap season, it's man down. Let's start like that. If they fight next, who are you picking? Y'all got to get the likes over 100. Are you picking Errol Spence? Put E for Errol Spence Jr. If you are picking Terence Bud Crawford, put T. I want to see E's or T's. We're going to start the chat like that. E for Errol, T for Terence. Who are you picking? Spence versus Crawford. Let's go. Stop playing. I'm trying to see E.T. because I'm an extraterrestrial with an extra testicle. Listen, that's a bar. Listen, I said I'm an extraterrestrial with an extra testicle. All right, hold on. Let's see what y'all picking. Let me see what it's looking like. Ask Errol who Sarah says Errol. Okay, Errol, Terence, Errol. Oh, okay, Errol, TKO. All right, it's looking like Errol's winning so far. I ain't pausing that. Unpause. Nope, I ain't pausing that. Isaiah said he picking big fish, Errol Spence. Maru, DK, said he's picking Terence. Y'all got to get the likes up. Run the likes up so we can talk about it. Y'all got to get me. I'm trying to get warmed up. Isaiah said it's man down, stop that cap because it's big fish season, strap season. All right, before I get started with my thoughts, let me know where you guys are from. City, state, zip, area code, rep that in the comment section. Like usual, this is the Boxingego roll call. City, state, zip. Let me know where you guys are from. We got Isaiah representing the Bay Area and back down. San Francisco, Cali, 510, I see you. New York in the building. Cincinnati, great to have you. Chicago. Let me know where you guys are from, and we'll get started in the chat. 415. Billet, where is that? Wisconsin? 559. San Antonio, Texas, yes. Philadelphia, we got Sacramento, 916. Richmond, 941. We got 00738 PR, Lancaster, California. 305. That's that Miami. That's that Florida. Atlanta, what's up? Put y'all A's up. 30324. I guess since y'all been very, very upbeat on this Thursday, we can get right to the proceedings this evening. I said we can get to the proceedings this evening. Make sure y'all get the likes up. That's enormous. When you guys do that, shout out to Frisco, DeSoto, Texas, St. Louis. I see you, 702 way of 318. I get you. I told you we everywhere. Y'all got to get the likes up. Y'all got to get, that's what enables me to do. Boom. Alexa, stop. Hey, stop that cap. Shout out to Duval, South Africa. Kingston, Jamaica. This is on the cover of ESPN's boxing page. It's Errol Spence saying, hey, stop that cap. Sources. Errol Spence, Terence Crawford agree to the bout terms. Huh? I'm going to say it again in case you're just joining me. Front page of the boxing, Errol Spence is pictured, and it says sources, Spence, Crawford, agree to the bout terms. What does this mean? I know y'all came to the channel to see what this means. But y'all got to get my likes up. I don't work for free. So y'all gonna work with me. Y'all gonna get my likes up. I'm gonna break this YouTube algorithm and y'all gonna help me do it.
Hey, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Payday. You want payday. I know that.
Y'all gonna help me break this algorithm.
Hey, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Payday. You want payday. I know that.
Y'all gonna help me break this algorithm and I'm gonna get paydays doing it. That's the way it's gotta be. Payday. Listen, shout out to Askiar Hussein. He hit me with the payday.
The money goes into my baby.
We got a $10 from Askiar Hussein. He says, I can't wait no longer because Crawford's fans stop that cap. Is man down all day. Okay, so we know you picking Errol Spence based on that caption. You dig. Shout out to you, sir. Askiar Hussein. He said he's picking Errol Spence. So ESPN, that's what they're saying. The bout terms have been agreed. Isaiah, we got a channel member. Let's see what he had to say. It says, LOL, Cinnabon fight in 2 days. This is a joke. I'm going to get to that in a minute. Hey, block Lou Kiss. Yeah, we going to kiss yo goodbye. Hey, get him out. I knew he was a rat. I smelt me a rat. Hey, RITC, we got a rat in the chat. Oh, Isaiah with the clappage. Bro, get him out the chat. Bum. So, ESPN says Errol Spence, Terence Crawford have agreed to terms. The potential date is November 9th for a mega fight. God, I love boxing. So, if you're just joining, that's where we're at with it. Full disclosure. The fight has not been officially signed. They're going over the legal jargon, but they have finally reached an impasse and agreed to the bout terms, which usually, not all, boxing is weird. I'm just keeping it real. I've been in the boxing game for quite some time now. Usually that indicates we're nearing the finish line because the fighters have agreed. Now, there are exceptions though. Like I said, boxing is fickle. Like Jaime Munguia and Jamal Charlo. It was seemingly close for that particular fight. However, Golden Boy at the 11th hour came in and said, oh no, we need the zone. They got to be a part of it, and then completely effed it up. You know what I mean? But the good thing here is Crawford is a free agent and he's not tethered to like Top Rank or anybody else. So it's usually a good sign. We're in a good space, you know, but in boxing, I've learned to, you know, it ain't over until it's over. And, you know, people will wipe the sweat off their face when we get an official announcement. So, because this is not an official announcement. This is just saying they've agreed. So realistically, it's not too far from what has been reported before. But just the fact that sources are telling ESPN that they've come to a part where they actually agree, that's good, because I personally believe Bud Crawford and his side is they are the responsible party as far as why this fight has been taking so long. I truly believe that. Now, I know a lot of you guys are saying, hey, how do you know, man? I'm not in the negotiations. I'll be the first to tell you that. But the reason that I know it's Bud Crawford and his side is because no other Errol Spence fight has taken this long to come into fruition. So I think it's reasonable to assume that the only, like, if there's a certain common denominator, Errol Spence, Errol's not like Canelo. Like, he seemed like he just want to scrap. He hasn't really put up obstacle, like, you know what Canelo does to David Benavidez and Jamal Charlo and things like that. Canelo creates obstacles and, you know, they got to fight each other and all these stipulations, yada, yada, yada. Errol Spence is that's not characteristic of his career. Now, shout out to my man, Buddy Hall. The money keep coming in.
The money goes into my piggy.
Buddy Hall sent $2. He says, he hopes they announce it 20 minutes before Canelo versus Golovkin, part 3. That is hilarious. And I talked about this on my Twitter. If you're a boxing fan, you should all be following me outside of YouTube as well on Twitter at Boxingego and on the gram at Boxingego1. Strata, what's up? Y'all got to get the likes up. Work with me. I'm working for boxing. This is what I do. No problem. But there's more of you than there is of me. So make that count. Subscribe, like, comment, SLC. So back to what I was saying. I firmly believe it's not Errol Spence, not PBC. The reason it is taking this long is Crawford, Terence, Bud Crawford, right? Because he's the only, okay, put it this way. Let's say it's a science lab, right? And you have a science lab, and then you put all these snakes in a tank together, and they've coexisted, no problem, right? This is just a little analogy for you people. You have some kind of science laboratory. You have all these snakes, different regions, different places. They're all in one tank, coexisting, no issue. And then you introduced a new snake to that tank. And then now all of a sudden snakes are coming up dead. Like you go to clean the tank and other snakes are dead. I think it would be safe to assume and basically use common sense and reverse engineering that, hey, ever since we brought this other snake into the equation, into the tank, snakes end up dying and getting killed. So maybe this snake is aggressive, or, you know, because I know some people are like, oh, you're calling Bud a snake. It's an analogy. You could say snake. It could be a mouse. It could be a rat. It could be a lizard. You understand what I'm talking about. So if you introduce something new to the equation, and then all of a sudden some of the other lab fish, it could be fish. Great. Thank you. Shout out to Elijah. Yeah. If you have fish in a fish tank and then they're coexisting peacefully, no issues for several years, and then all of a sudden you put a new fish and fish works because of Errol Spence's big fish. So I like that. Shout out to Elijah. You put a new fish in the aquarium into the fish tank, and then now all the other fish are coming up dead or eaten or missing and stuff like that. I think it's pretty safe to say that the integration of this other fish might be the reason. So there's no Errol Spence fights that have taken this long to get off the ground. Period. None. Including Manny Pacquiao. I'm going to believe, bro, Errol Spence, there was no back and forth. There was no like months waiting. I woke up and Pacquiao's like, I will be fighting Errol against my fight. You know, it was just announced. There was no, issue. Shout out to Ask who's here.
The money goes into my piggy.
He said, for the people in the comment section, Bud Crawford is not the A-side. Facts. Sorry, ego. It may get disrespectful in here today. I mean, I hope it don't get disrespectful. Like, listen. Somebody say we got another rat in the chat. What's going on? Oh, okay. I see. Block him. Get him out of here. The weirdos is out. Why? Hey, block him. I see what y'all talking about. Don't worry. My shooter's gonna handle that. Please, hey, when they hate, donate. They're only here to cause distractions, but not today, Satan. Not today. You are not finna stop what we doing. My boy got him. It's over for him. Rock-a-bye, baby. I told you, they're only here to cause distractions. When they hate, donate. That's all y'all gotta do. Electric fence. So, I truly believe the wait has been do the Manny Pacquiao. What y'all want? Ego, why are you blocking people that pick Crawford? Block him. I don't answer to you. That didn't even happen. You maniac. Block this maniac. It's gonna be a fun chat. Okay. You think it, yeah. Hold on. Let me get readjusted. I didn't know it was gonna be like this, but I'm ready for whatever. I'm ready for whatever. It's gonna be a thriller night tonight out this mother. Bro, I'm ready. Y'all got cooked. Stop playing with me.
You didn't go down like that, huh?
He got cooked.
Bring all the rats. We with that. We coming with the thriller night tonight. Yeah, I'm ready for that. So anyway, Crawford. I'm gonna keep saying the same thing. Y'all, one monkey don't stop no show. I believe Boxingego. Ego believes that Terence Crawford is the reason for the delay. I said it, and I'm gonna keep saying it because that's what I believe. I don't care how mad they are. Hopefully they fight because that's all that matters. But I'm still gonna voice my opinion, and it's got to be that way, baby. Stop playing with me. When they hate, donate. I believe that. I truly believe that. I don't get on the mic and just start saying stuff for my health. I truly believe that. So, that being said, hopefully they fight. It looks like they made good progress. Good. I'm not, it is what it is. If Crawford was the delay, it won't matter. It won't matter. Somebody getting splattered. Somebody's got to go. So, I won't really care after that. But seeing how the fight still is not officially announced, I got to talk about it. Once the fight gets announced, then I'll feel better. I'll feel better, and I'll probably just get over it, because at that point it won't matter who was the delay and all this stuff once they announce the fight. But as of me recording the video, they've only agreed to the terms, which is good. That's a good start. Hey, smash the like button. We got more people in here. Y'all definitely should be up with the likes. It's a great fight. What can I say? It's a great fight. I really don't even know who I'm picking for like, I can make a case for Crawford. I can make a case for Errol Spence. But I will say this. I will say this. Oh, they get, hey, Business Brain had a clap here. Yeah. I will say this. In my honest, humble opinion, a lot of the celebrity boxers and trainers that are picking Crawford, their justifications, I don't really rock with. Like, a lot of what is being said, it doesn't make sense. Like, you're telling me, I'm not saying Crawford can't win, but I don't think he'll win for the reasons you're saying if he does win. Does that make sense? Bro, I'm hearing a lot. That's why I want this fight to happen so bad, because I am so sick of hearing people's opinion on what would happen. My thing is this. If you're going to do a breakdown, like, what are you basing it off of? What are you basing it off of? You see what I'm saying? And a lot of what people are saying, like you're telling Crawford to like Tim Bradley. Let me call out names. Tim Bradley. If you listen to some of his breakdowns, he's picking Crawford, and he's been picking Crawford from the beginning. Not a problem. I have no problem with that. It's a great fight. It's like Hagler Hearns of our generation. You could pick whoever you want because the fight's that good. Either guy can win. No problem. But then when you start listening to his breakdown, he started losing me. I'm just being real. Tim Bradley said, I'm picking Crawford. And he sound confident. He's like, I'm picking Crawford. Crawford going, woo, that Crawford go get him. And he's like making it sound like he really hyped and really think that Crawford, is the one. right, to beat Errol Spence. But then he start talking about, oh, Crawford, sometimes he back out with his hands low. Don't do that with Errol. And I'm like, what? How is that? If you just say you picking Crawford, but then in your breakdown, you start talking about flaws that you see Crawford has and what he shouldn't be doing. Like, that's weird to me. Because, like, see, this is the thing. Shout out to Tevin Smith. The money keep coming in.
The money goes into my baby.
5 for the bodies and 5 for the thriller. Facts. Shout out to my boy Tevin Smith. $10. Gang, gang. Let's get it. My thing is this, like, when I hear a breakdown, I want to hear like intelligent breakdowns and you breaking down based on like some people give these breakdowns and it's like, have you watched these people fight recently? That's where I'm at with it. Shout out to Strata. He said Tim Bradley's on the payroll. But Top Rank Bradley worked with Top Rank. Terence Crawford ain't even with Top Rank no more. So that don't make sense. See? Oh, I hit the wrong man. Y'all got hit me the wrong one. Shout out to Tevis. The money keep coming in. Shout out to Tevis. Shout out to Strata. But the Bradley being on the payroll, that don't make sense. He's with Top Rank. This fight's gonna be on PBC. Bud's a free agent, no longer with Top Rank. Low key was suing Top Rank, or whatever. I don't know what the update is. You know what I mean with that. So that doesn't make sense to me to not voice your true opinion or a factual opinion based on payroll. That don't make sense. But let's keep going. Bro, he was sounding like he was super uber confident in Crawford. And then he started talking about flaws that Crawford had about backing out straight up, guard low. Errol's too big of a puncher, don't do it. I'm like, what? You know what I'm saying? He said they just against all PBC fight. Now, bro, I'm so glad you said it. Let me get to Kamal Oz. I'm about to bury y'all. Listen.
The money goes into my baby.
It's almost Halloween. It's getting scary, y'all. I'm the Undertaker. Put him in a coffin. About to bury y'all. Listen. Get ready for the burial. Listen. This ain't MMA. This boxing. I ain't Ariel. They mad they used a black chick just to play Ariel. Listen. I said I cover boxing, not MMA. This ain't Ariel. They mad they casted a black chick in The Little Mermaid to play Ariel. Y'all gonna get ready for the listen. The bars is back. Kamal says, I'm hoping, shout out to Kamal Oz, $10. I'm hoping James Toney, Roy Jones, Tim Bradley, Canelo, Amir. See, Kamal just put a list of the fighters. You see what I'm saying? That's a list of fighters that all was saying like Crawford going to destroy him. I'm like, all right. He said Amir Glass Joe. You didn't have to put his name like that. Amir Khan, Antonio Peds Tarver, and Popkins opinions are reflected in the betting odds. If so, I'm going to put big money on Errol. Kamal, and Kamal got the bread to do it. Bro, that's what me and Kamal on the same vibes. I told y'all from the jump. Listen, I don't really care who wins as long as it's a fair winner. You know that. You know how I get down. I like Errol Spence. I like Crawford. But I also like reality and I like the truth. The money keep coming in. Oh my gosh. Shout out to Ask Errol who's here.
The money goes into my baby.
Crawford better go eat some of Canelo's taco. You wrong. If he thinks he's going to beat Spence, you wrong. He said eat them. Canelo ate the meat. The mitza. Bro, my thing is this. Like I said, I truly don't care if people are picking Crawford, if people are picking Errol. As long as the fight's happening, then we'll get to see the outcome. So I really don't care because it's only a matter of time. Especially if they fight in November. My mom's birthday is right around that same time. So I'm already thinking about what I'm getting her for her birthday. So, you know what I mean? That's sooner than later. It's about to be October. So I ain't mad at that. But again, when I hear a breakdown, I want to hear a breakdown of like intelligent. Amir Khan just said he picking Crawford and it's going to be easy work. Bro, stop it. Bro, Amir got more money than me, but I guarantee you he don't want to take no bet with me. I'll bet Amir Khan. Listen, I want the odds to be disrespectful like these opinions of the fight are disrespectful. Like, if someone said, I'm picking Crawford, oh, it's a close fight or it's a good fight, Errol will challenge him in the early, then I wouldn't even be mad at that. But Amir Khan said it's going to be easy work. But I bet you it's not easy work. How about that? How about it? Like, listen, let's do a bet. Let me and Amir Khan, me and Amir Khan, that this fight won't be easy work. You know, because we got to start redefining words. What is easy work? Easy work's Floyd Canelo, where he was flawless and he didn't get touched. You saying it's going to be easy work? That doesn't sound like a sincere, genuine breakdown. That sound like, give me some of that groupie love. Some of that groupie love. Ha ha. That sound like you just boys with Crawford. And Amir Khan was even saying that in his prediction. He was like, oh, Crawford's my boy and Crawford's so nice to me. Bro, nice don't have nothing to do with a fight prediction. Who's your boy and all that other stuff don't have nothing to do with the fight prediction. I just want your honest answer. And if you're not in a position to give an honest answer, then I don't even want to hear your prediction. Like I said, I'm not even mad if you're picking either guy, but you got to make it make sense. Because, like, people said that Crawford hadn't really fought a top welterweight, right? Probably the best guy, I guess, that he fought was Sean Porter. Okay, let me I'm going to ask the question. I'm going to ask the fans. I'm going to see what the fans say. Did Crawford fight somebody at welterweight better than Porter? Yes or no? We're going to start with the basics. I told you I'm going to break y'all down little by little. Has he fought a welterweight that was better than Porter, that had a better resume than Porter, more accomplished than Porter, and stylistically was, could threaten his style better than Porter at the point he fought him? Okay, everybody's saying no. Crawford's own team said he was down past the halfway part of the fight, and then he turned up and stopped Porter. And a lot of people thought it was a BS stoppage where Porter got dropped, but they thought Porter could continue. But Kenny Porter said, no, you can't continue. And that's his best win. Like, that's literally his best win. And see, no one want to have a conversation with Boxingego. I can assure you, because I will chew you. This is food. I give y'all food for thought. They feel E, like Black Thought. Slow it down. I just dish you. I said I will chew you. You food. I give y'all food for thought. They feel E. I spit like Black Thought. Listen. Listen to me. I said food for thought. Around here, they feel E. I spit these black thoughts. Philly, like Philly, Black Thought, the rapper, is from Philly. I spit these black thoughts. Oh, my God. I'll body something, bro. I don't even freestyle. I'll body something, bro. So, anyway, I said I give you food for thought. Around here, they feel E. When I spit these black thoughts, right? Tell me something real. Talk to me nice. Like, people, I don't do all the rah-rah yelling and all. That's not me, bro. If you pick Crawford, pick him, but you got to make some sense with it. You know what I'm saying? Amir Khan in his breakdown said, Crawford, we've never seen him. He said, we've never seen him hurt. Use a damn lie, bro. Like, this is not, and I know a lot of the beta males, they're not going to understand. They're going, oh, you hate Crawford. Oh, you're dissing Crawford. It's not a diss, bro. That's a fact. Like, listen, we live in such a society where if you speak the truth, people point the finger, say you lying and you hate this person. I don't get down like that. I don't do that. But you're not going to tell me that what my eyes seen, my eyes didn't see. I've seen Crawford hurt. I've seen him get hurt. So what is Amir Khan talking about? Amir Khan said, we seen Errol get rattled, but we ain't never seen, bro, I've seen Crawford in more difficult, like precarious situations than I've seen Errol Spence. Who disagree? Who want to romp with the big dog? Who disagrees with that statement? I've seen Crawford hurt more times than I have Errol Spence. And when it would look more like, like nail biter than when Errol Spence got hurt. Bro, stop playing with me. Who want to romp with the big dog and go against me? I've seen, like, when he got dropped by Meme Machine, I was like, you know what I'm saying? Spaghetti-o. When Errol Spence, that mouthpiece bullshit y'all was talking about, that wasn't even that serious. Errol Spence looked like, you caught me with a 2-piece free swings, and he laughed. And then proceeded to beat Ugas into a Cyclops. That wasn't really what y'all made it in real time. Y'all made it to be this big episode. Oh, Errol is hurt. Oh, bro, because y'all be listening to these commentators. Showtime, they was on the thing, or whoever fight that was, I don't know, Showtime. They was all screaming, oh, Errol, he hurt. Bro, it wasn't even all that. His mouthpiece, I don't know why he did that. His mouthpiece ejected. He looked at it, rookie mistake. Couple shots went in. And then Showtime was, Errol, bro. Nah, LOL, you watch it again. Boxing, block him. I don't know who you talking to. Nah, I ain't watching nothing again. We blocking you. How about that? Yeah, block him. Get him out of here. Oh my God, bro. He said, but Sean Porter lasted all 12 with Errol Spence and he didn't with Crawford. What does that mean? You don't know all about boxing. None of y'all, listen, none of y'all leaving these stupid comments know about boxing. I'm what counts out here in this boxing. Okay, Porter didn't last 12 rounds, but he got knocked out in the 10th round with Crawford, or 11th round. It was late. So whoop-de-f-ing-do. That's a conspiracy. I mean, not a conspiracy theory. That's a triangle theory. What that got to do with anything? Huh? Who cares? What is that supposed to mean? And after I read this super chat, because the money keep coming in, I'm going to break it down further. Al Heyman and Floyd Mayweather G-check Canelo once again. I'm going to get to that. Leaking the news on the trilogy fight weekend that nobody's talking about. People talking about the fight even less now. Al is killing them. Big facts. Bro, these same people that say Porter didn't go 12 with Crawford, what does that mean, though? What does that mean? No, y'all go speak to the dawn. Y'all gonna speak to the dawn once again it's on. I promise you, y'all don't know boxing and I'm a body y'all and I can show you. Listen, we doing this for the barrio. I'm about to body yo. Bro, I'm about to body you. What is that supposed to mean? Okay, that's true. Porter stopped him. A lot of people complained about the stoppage. Errol Spence looked up. He was, bro, look at Errol Spence. Bro, when Porter's dad threw in the towel, Errol Spence was looking on the replay and he was like, huh? Oh, man. And he got up and walked out. All facts. Everything I spit is facts. I'm the realest out. I'm the realest that's ever been. I'm the best that's ever lived in the sport of boxing. When they were running the replay, Errol was in attendance at that fight and he knew it was some bullshit. Because he looked at how, Kenny Porter threw in the towel. He was looking up like, oh, man. And he just got up and left. And then old media was like, oh, he left because he didn't want to get interviewed. Bro, he left because it was a weird stoppage. That's why he left. And he left like he probably finna hit the club. He finna be with his girl. He finna go get a massage or something, eat some good food. Why you want to deal with the crowd when the stoppage was real weird like that? Tevis Smith, the money keep coming in.
The money goes into my baby.
They act like Bud iced Porter in 2 rounds. Facts. So this is how stupid y'all sound by keep recycling the fact that Crawford stopped Porter. It was late in the fight, like my man Tevis just said. It's not like he just annihilated Porter in 2 rounds. But here's what they're not telling you. Porter was on a 400-day plus layoff. That wasn't the case when he fought Errol Spence. Oh my gosh. See, when I spit like Errol. I spit the truth. You lies. Errol Spence beat that man eye into submission. That's you guys. Listen, I said when I spit like Errol. I tell the truth. Why you dudes lie. Errol beat that man eye into submission. That's you guys. You guys need to stop it. You guys got to stop it, bro. When Errol fought against Sean Porter, he was a champion. Fracked. When Crawford fought against Sean Porter, he was not a champion. Fracked. When Errol fought against Sean Porter, he was fresh off of a super competitive fight with you guys. When Terence Crawford fought Sean Porter and was having trouble to the point where his team said you're down, Crawford's team don't tell him he's down in majority of the fights because he's not down in majority of his fights. He was on a 400+ day layoff. Look it up. So if we're going to bring up the fact that Porter got stopped versus one guy, you got to look at the whole situation. See, the thing is, you guys want to look at it from a bird's eye view and just get the cliff notes. I read the book. Listen, y'all some halfway crooks. I got them shook. Y'all want to read the cliff notes, but I done read the book. You didn't read the book. I watch boxing, interpret boxing, consume boxing. I am boxing. You want to read cliff notes and you think you got a grasp on what the book. Yeah, you got some good parts and some good moments and book. I read the whole book. That's the difference. You ain't beating someone that read the whole book. I've been doing this. I read the book. You on cliff notes. So I got to push them off the cliff though. Listen, I said, act up, my shooters. They're going to show them clips though. You will get clipped though. I read the book. You just searching through cliff notes. I'm getting close to the ledge, but I'm going to push them off the cliff though. Oh my God. Listen, that's a bar. Hold on. I said, I'm close to, y'all pissing me off. I'm close to the edge, but I'm going to push you off the cliff though. Shooters, they got the clips though. You will still get clipped though. Oh my gosh, bro. Shout out to TJ. He said, actually, that's the best Sean Porter in a fight. He was very sharp. It was a close fight until to stop it. Nah, he wasn't the best. I think the Porter that Errol fought was on hell week. So Porter was on a 400+ day layoff. Porter said his doctor told him he had arthritis in his hip and he knew he was retiring, win, lose, or draw. This is his words. Oh, ego, you're just hating. Oh, no, ego. No, don't blame ego. This is what Porter said. Kenny Porter said Sean wasn't doing what I was telling him to do in training camp. And Sean Porter admitted that. And then he retired after the fight. What is that? Bro, Ugas ain't retiring because he's not in the position where he need to retire. He just lost to the better man. Sean Porter retired after the Terence Crawford fight because that's where he was in his specific career after a lot of years in the game. You know, hell of a career. He fought the top guys. He lost to a lot of the top guys. You know what I mean? So he was at that point where he's like, I'm going to call it quits. I'm going to do the podcast thing. I'm going to be with my family thing. I'm going to do that thing. I'm going to do interviews. And, you know, that's what he decided. You know, ain't no love lost. That's just what he decided. But that goes to show you where he was in his career. Boop. Boop. Shout out to Kamal Oz. Notice these triangle theories don't apply to Ugas. Facts. Because these dudes are bums. They just use it. Like, bro. Especially the racists. Let's talk about the racists real quick. The racists keep saying, like, oh, Porter got knocked out by Crawford. They'll say stuff like that. And Errol couldn't knock him out. But guess what? Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Oh, my God. Deontay Wilder fought Luis Ortiz 2 times and knocked him out 2 times. Andy Ruiz outweighed Luis Ortiz and dropped him, could not knock him out. But I guarantee you, if Wilder fought Andy Ruiz Jr., there's going to be people that now they don't care about triangle theories and they're going to pick Ruiz to beat Deontay Wilder off of emotion. That's what's going to happen. Bro, listen, they say I talk a little fast, you listen real fast, I ain't got to slow down for you to catch up, bitch. Listen, I'm going to say it again. Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Oh my God. He fought against Ortiz 2 times. When Ortiz was younger, because, you know, every year time goes on and people get older. So he fought the younger version of Luis Ortiz 2 times. I think it was like 2018 and maybe 2019 or whatever. Knocked him out. And especially in the second one. 1 shot, 1 kill. Knocked him out like a sniper with the headshot. Red dot with the lead pop, right? Ruiz out, and Wilder was light for the Ortiz fight, especially the first one. See, I told you, Unboxing's encyclopedia ain't nobody. They don't have it. They don't have it to match me. You can't match wits with me. You can't match this intensity. There's no one in this world. I promise you. My memory's too great. I'm too fast. I'm too pretty. Tevis Smith. The Porter that fought Errol would have beaten Brook and Thurman. Very well could be. Bro, Wilder stopped a younger Luis Ortiz twice. The second one was a 1-punch knockout. And he was lighter than Luis Ortiz in both fights because I was there. Andy Ruiz outweighed Luis Ortiz and couldn't stop him. But these maniacs that keep saying, oh, this triangle theory about how Porter got stopped and not looking at any of the details, but they keep saying, oh, Crawford stopped Porter, but Errol didn't. Those same people, some of them would pick Andy Ruiz to beat Wilder, despite the fact that Wilder stopped a younger Luis Ortiz twice, and Andy Ruiz didn't. And that's only one example out of many that I can name where triangle theories don't really work. Shout out to Mark Buchanan. Let's get it. It's magic, y'all. I told you I'm paid forever. Mark Buchanan, my guy, he says, sorry, ego. Military kept me busy, but I'm here or you now. Oh, for you now. Let's get it. Back again, listening to the boxing god. Let's go. I promise you, I really do this. We're going to close the year strong. Shout out to my man, Mark. Channel member exclusive. Hit the join button. Stop playing. Stop being a hater your whole life. You can't stop this. This is God's word. Like Floyd said, whole world go against me. I'm still going to come out on top. Yeah, I'm on that. I'm on that money made energy. Listen, I'm a one-man army. Listen to me. I'm a one-man army. The whole world could go against me. I'm still going to come out on top. So you might as well just succumb. Because you're not going to outwork me. I know that. You're not going to outwork me. So you might as well just give in, hit the like button, support the movement. We coming. Death Row East, believe in that. Kamal Oz, believe in that.
The money goes into my baby.
Kamal Oz says, I expose these racists constantly. Facts. When it's 2 black fighters, they choose the one not affiliated with PBC. Bingo. They support B-Side Bud. They hated the WBC when Wilder was champ. Facts. Silent on Suleiman, sliding AJ in the ranking. AJ in the rankings off 2 losses. He off 2 losses, bro. He got 2 L's like Cool J. When I'm alone in my room, sometimes I stare at the wall and in the back of my mind, I hear my conscience. Bro, the man Joshua, AJ got 2 L's like Cool J. Bro, he's Anthony Cool J Joshua. You hear me? I said AJ got 2 L's like Cool J. My young sons fantasize of borrowing flows till little shorty with the big mouth, the bank is closed. The symbol on my arms off limits to challengers. You hold a rusty sword, I swing the Excalibur. Stop it. How dare you step in my dimension? Your little ass should be somewhere crying on detention. Bro, he got 2 L's like Cool J. Stop playing. This is for my lone dub. Boom, boom, boom. He got... Bro, Joshua got 2 L's in a row. He got them 2 L's like Cool J. Bro, I'm going to cook y'all to a souffle. AJ lost back-to-back to Usyk. 2 L's like Cool J. Bro, he took them LL losses back-to-back. And then he going to be in the rankings hella quick. Just for the hell of it. Oh, my God, bro. This is hard to say. I want to make sure I go about this in the right way. Because lately I've been busy a lot. And I know you don't feel appreciated and whatnot. I used to tell you that your head looked fly. Kiss you slow and stare in your eyes. Now I talk real. Bro, he got the Cool J losses. Now I talk real foul and slick. Every other sentences you make me sick. I just did a deal with Sears, now I mean, Tar Smith Clothing. Sweet as apple pie, baby. Bro, get him out of here. Shout out to Kamal Oz. Bro, he called it. He hit the nail on the head. They go against the PBC fighter without fail. Whoever's linked to Al and PBC, that's the one that get the most vitriol and venom. Insane venom. That's the one that get the most venom. That's the one that get the venom in him. Deron Herron, he said the king of boxing talk. Facts. Love You Better by LL was my song back in the day. Shout out to Diacon. That was hard. That was hard. You ain't never lied. My man Mark off the Bacardi. Bro, let's get it. That man said something like a phenomenon. Anyway, them triangle theories don't mean nothing, bro. Bro, why do people use triangle theories and they only do it when it benefits the stupid argument they're trying to make? For example, old media loves Pacquiao, right? Old media loves Pacquiao. Pacquiao and Ruslan Provodnikov. Old media loves both of them. When Manny Dan Pacquiao could not stop Chris Algieri and he just dropped him and hurt him, but could not stop him, that was that. After that, Errol Spence fought Algieri and beat the brakes off him and stopped him. So where are them triangle theories at now? All them Sean Porter, Crawford, Errol Spence triangle theories. What about that? Yeah, listen, when we're going to talk about it, we're going to talk about it all. Let's talk about Danny, champ of the world. Talk about Philly. Yeah, let's talk about Danny. How come I just gave you the Wilder one with Luis Ortiz and Andy Ruiz? Let's talk about all the triangle theories. Since you bums want to talk about triangle theories, let's talk about all of them. How come you have a black fighter, Errol Spence? He beat Algieri by mid-round stoppage. I don't remember the exact round, but he bodied him, stopped him. Pacquiao and Ruslan Provodnikov couldn't stop Algieri, and these same people was still talking about Errol ain't fought nobody. Errol need to step it up. Errol got to fight someone. Just the same thing they do to all black fighters. Devin Haney, Tank Davis, yada, yada, yada. So explain that. I'll wait. Why don't y'all care about them triangle theories now? When that, you know what I'm saying? When that happens. Y'all, hold on. Y'all got to get the likes up. What are we doing? I need y'all to get the likes up. Come on. We got to keep the stream afloat. Come on. Come on. We got to get the stream. Let's go. We got to work. We losing it. We're losing it. And we got to get the chats up. Type a comment. How come people only use triangle theories when they want to illustrate a point, and then they overlook so many triangle theories that don't help fighters that they want to help, like Pacquiao? It's stupid. Triangle theories ain't never meant nothing in boxing. Because for a triangle theory to work, it would never work because people have different careers, different timing, different training camps, different trainers, been through certain wars, when you fought them, where was your experience when you fought, all that stuff would have to be factored in. So it's not as simple. That's why some people are so naive and they have this naivete with boxing to the point where they try to make this like a math equation. Like, 2 + 2 has to equal 4, right? Boxing is the theater of the unknown. It never works like that. They say ego block you. That's what's up. Block him. We're going to block you. I don't care what they say. Your name Angel, well, we're going to send you to heaven. Listen, Angel smoke, well, this Angel getting smoked. You about to meet Della Reese and be touched by an angel. Get him out the chat. Yeah. Angel smoke. Yeah, you smoking angel dust. Because this angel getting smoked. You about to be touched. Bro, oh my God, who blocked him? Surah, my boy Surah sent him to the crossroads. And I'm gonna miss everybody. And I'm gonna miss everybody. Living in a hateful world, sending them straight to heaven. Bro, this man is in the crossroads right now with Uncle Charles. Why they kill my dog? And man, I miss my Uncle Charles, yo. He shouldn't be gone in front of his home when the did-a-boo wasn't wrong. Bro, he with Uncle Charles, I promise you, courtesy of Surah from Chicago. And they gonna miss every boom, 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 boom. Tell me what you gonna do. There ain't nowhere to. Y'all some bums, and you get kicked out to chat like some bums. Anyway, these triangle theories don't work. These fight predictions, they stink. Bro, I'm so sick of Crawford and Errol Spence fight predictions because a lot of y'all just showing you don't know anything. Shout out to my boy Kamal as always. The money keep coming in.
The money goes into my baby.
Where were all the racist support for D-Ball Dillian, the delusional ducker, against Fury? They had countdowns and manifestos for him when Wilder was champ. Because they, like you said earlier, they hate PBC and Heyman and black skin. Bro, you think you tough. You don't look so tough to me, little nigga. I hate your black skin. I hate you, black best. You stink. I hate your black skin. I hate your black pants. I hate black pepper. Bro, that's old media. That's a snippet from old media. I hate you, black best. You stink. I hate your black skin. I hate your black pants. I hate black pepper. I hate my gums because they black. I hate Whoopi Goldberg's lips. Hate black keys on the piano. Bro, old media hate black keys on the piano. That's real talk. Real talk. That's why they treat it different for certain people. Because they hate black keys on the piano. Isaiah said Marquez lost. Oh my God. My young boy is schooling y'all. Marquez lost to Tim Bradley, who lost to Pacquiao, and Marquez beat Pacquiao by KO. These are examples of why triangle theories suck. They suck. They don't mean that. Like, what does that mean, bro? And another reason triangle theories won't ever work is because just because one fighter struggles with said style, that doesn't mean another guy struggles with those same things. We're not all one and the same. That's like what I'm strong at. That doesn't mean that's the strength of Surah or Isaiah Felix. Like, let's say, for example, let's say I couldn't cook. That don't mean Surah can't cook. You know? I can't play the piano. That don't mean Isaiah Felix can't play the piano. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean he ain't a pianist. So it's like triangle theories can never work because like okay, look, the guys Amir Khan he don't got no chin. But if someone else had a chin, then it's a whole different fight. That's like saying Errol gonna lose to, you know what I mean, Danny Garcia because Amir Khan got slept by him. No, Amir Khan got slept because his chin. He can't take them hard shots. I don't mean Errol can't take the shots because he took the shot and dished it right out at Danny Garcia. So, yeah, what one person struggles with is not like unilateral across the board. Everyone struggles with that same thing. Listen, we got to get the likes to 400. I know YouTube, they want to play the game. I know they want to play the game with me. I get it. But anyway, I'm looking forward to the fight. Make the fight. I'll be so happy because I don't want to hear any more predictions. Like these predictions stink. Talking about Terence has never been hurt. That's not true, bro. Gary Russell, they said that Crawford got hit with Gary Russell and, you know, reacted to the punch. I don't know if it's a sucker punch or whatever, but that's what the rumor was. You see what I'm saying? But even stuff we've all seen, Gamboa fight, Mean Machine, you know, even the Hank Lundy, not Felix Diaz, what's his name? Dirijan fight, he got hurt. So it was a good fight. Listen, other thing, this upcoming fight, should it happen, everything goes smooth from here on out, is there's a rematch clause for the loser. That's fair. I like that. You ain't beat Lamont Peterson. Facts. So what that means is whoever loses the fight has an option. Shout out to my man Mark. He sent a $10. He off that Bacardi. Yeah. Whoever loses his fight has an option for a rematch clause. And it's a two-way street. So if Errol loses, he can press a rematch. Like, you know, they usually have like a certain period, like 60 days, 90 days or whatever. So up until a period of time, you can exercise that rematch clause. Terence Crawford, if he loses, he can exercise the rematch clause. I like it. So we'll probably get at least 2 fights out of this. You know, unless one person loses and retires or something weird, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't see the temperament of both is like sure shot a great fight. Like I don't see how they mess this up and this won't be a good fight, you know? And the temperament of both, whoever loses probably won't be able to accept it well. And the competitive nature, they'll probably want to run it back, you know, similar to Wilder, Fury, you know, kind of deal. So I think we'll probably at least get 2 fights out of it. Listen, if y'all want me to tell you the bad news, everybody type the word bad. B-A-D, Michael Jackson bad. If y'all want me to give and reveal the bad news, everybody needs to type bad. The more people do it, the more I'll be encouraged to tell y'all the bad news. 3 letters, B-A-D. If y'all want to know the bad news with Errol Spence Crawford being announced as agreed today, man, it's not looking good. It's looking real bad. I need everybody to type it. Let's everybody say bad. And smash the like button since y'all got all that energy. Put that energy in the like button too. Yeah, put some of that energy. Put some of that energy in my bank account. Cash App on the screen. Zelle on the screen. Super Chat. Yeah, y'all got all this energy. Y'all gonna spend it on the channel so we can do more. All right. The bad news is this. Listen up, y'all. 3, 2, 1. The bad news is this. Ain't nobody talking about Canelo versus Golovkin 3. And now they just announced a fight. Errol Spence versus Terence Crawford is all but finalized and it's agreed to. Oh, it's looking bad for your boy Canelo. Hey,
get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Payday. Yo, I'm payday.
I didn't know that.
Bro, it is look. Oh, y'all thought I was going to get off here without mentioning this? Nah, listen. It is looking so. I know that. I know nobody's talking about your fight. I know that. Bro, it looks ugly for DAZN. It look ugly, Sam Cassell, for Canelo and Triple G. Nobody's talking about that fight as is. And then now you're overshadowed by Errol Spence and Terence Crawford. Now, I would be remiss to not mention and bring this up. One, because I'm petty, but two, because Eddie Hearn, the British he ran his mouth. He came to my country and he ran his mouth. He said that Crawford versus Spence is a lesser fight and less desired, or whatever he was saying, as opposed to Canelo versus Triple G3. I don't know this, but I wouldn't be surprised if Al Heyman and PBC decided to hold this information till the week of Canelo's fight and then start leaking it and making sure it got out the week of Canelo-Golovkin as a big FU to Eddie Hearn and DAZN, because now it's toast. DAZN looking like a bagel. It's toast. It's toast, bro. I think they waited, bro. I don't know. I didn't talk to PBC, nothing, but I think they waited. Because what are the odds that everybody's been scratching their head wondering, oh, is Errol Spence and Terence Crawford going to fight? And then all of a sudden, the week of Canelo-Golovkin, did it just get released? Bro, they did that on purpose. Just like Floyd. Floyd Mayweather, he the GOAT with this. Floyd waited till Canelo versus Golovkin won and said, I'm fighting Conor McGregor. I'm fighting Conor McGregor. T-Mobile Arena, okay. And he announced it that he was going to be fighting 2 to 3 weeks before. Block level up. You about to level down. He ain't going to be in Rush Hour 3. Yeah, get rid of him. He got to go. He out the chat. Listen, when they hate on me, y'all going to donate. When they hate, donate. That's all y'all got to do. Cash App on the screen, Zelle on the screen, Super Chat on the screen. Hit me a like. Do something. Bro, yeah, he ain't going to level up. We're going to send you a level down to hell. Welcome to hell, man. What movie is that from? Keys, Cars, Wallet. Welcome to hell, man. What movie is that from? Y'all don't know y'all movies. Someone stop playing. He said cars, keys, wallet. Welcome to hell, man. I'm trying to censor it. Y'all get it, though. Shout out to Kevin Slims. When they hate, donate.
The money goes into my baby.
Salute E God. Fight is on, and you about to hit the big 300,000. Ego be killing it with the new news. Shout out to Yoel Soto. Facts. I got so much more. I feel good. I feel great. The year will end strong with a Crawford versus Spence Crawford, whatever. Definitely not Tales from the Hood. It's a comedy. Bro, Al Heyman G-checked him. The boy Al Heyman G-checked him. He waited till Canelo versus Triple G. Shout out to Frederico. He sent $5 in the Cash App. Okay, y'all showing the Cash App love. Okay.
The money goes into my baby.
He says, okay, Federico Ramirez says $5. Terence Crawford is more versatile. I think he stops Spence late. I don't know. We're going to find out. It could be. Crawford's definitely that dude. Shout out to Ramirez. That's his prediction. Crawford late stoppage. Listen. Kamal and I discussed this. Al Heyman G-checked out of DAZN and Canelo Triple G because they just rained on your parade. Just imagine as a paying customer, Canelo versus Triple G undercard is doo-doo. $85, and then now there's an inkling that in November there's going to be another pay-per-view. But this is one people want to see. And again, I have to mention this because Errol Spence versus Crawford is a great fight, and Eddie Hearn was hating. Eddie Hearn was, see, y'all fake. A lot of y'all fake. Y'all tell Ego to stop. Y'all say, oh, Boxingego, why are you doing that? Why are you being petty? But y'all not saying to Eddie Hearn, why you being petty? It's only to me. You see, like I don't deal with one-way streets. Don't ask Ego why I'm being petty and why I'm addressing certain things. But then when Eddie Hearn is saying the things, y'all ain't got no comments. So if you British, you from Great Britain with blue eyes, you could say anything and not even be from here, and I can't respond to it. No, we're not doing that. He's the one that made the statement that Canelo-GGG is a much bigger, greater fight, bigger commercially than Errol Spence versus Terence Crawford. But notice this. I got a video about Crawford and Spence, and it's doing numbers. The audience retention is crazy. People are clicking on it. You see what I'm saying? I just dropped it earlier today, and it's shot to like a top video for the day or for the, the week or whatever. So it's like we're not going to allow people to come in and box and just say whatever, and then we just pretend they didn't say it and don't follow up with what you've been saying. I'm following up with that's the great thing about what I do. We going to follow up with what was said. Eddie Hearn says Spence, Crawford, no one's checking for that. In the same way as Canelo-GGG, the lie detector test determined that's a lie because Canelo-GGG fighting in days and is now being overshadowed by Errol Spence and Crawford. Now get this, Errol Spence and Crawford is not even a finalized fight. Just the notion that they could be fighting has made more waves than Canelo-GGG. The biggest videos that I've seen from Canelo-GGG fight week are about when Canelo's talking about somebody else outside of Triple G. Put this in perspective. Everything I'm saying is true. If you look at the Canelo videos that are doing well and doing the better numbers, it's when he's talking about so-and-so. When he's talking about, like, if the conversation is about David Benavidez or will he fight Charlo or something, as opposed to the guy he's actually fighting, which is Triple G. S-Rep, appreciate you. He said, appreciate you calling out the bias in boxing. It's long overdue for someone to tell it like it is with no sugarcoat. That's why I need y'all to support me.
The money goes into my baby.
There's multiple ways to support the channel so you guys get the content in the rawest, purest form. That's what enables me to produce and not have to worry about, anything other than keeping it real and doing the best job that I can do. That's how we stay independent. That's how we stay killing it. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people in media, when that MTK was out, when Daniel Kinahan's money was all through boxing, they getting flown out to fights and stuff. I ain't never had that. I never wanted that. I came in, bro, I'm a Bay Area hustler, bro. I'm a California hustler. If there's not a way, I'm gonna make a way. That's just how I've always been. You know what I mean? I'm gonna find a way. I don't need no hand. I don't need no other grown man to take care of me. I don't need no grown man to finance me. You know what I'm saying? And get me to the fights. I got myself to the fight. All the fights I done covered. I think Crawford Spence, one of the most interesting things to me about the matchup that not many people are talking about is, I'm going to say a blunt because I don't know. That's just who I am. If Crawford can't beat Spence as a southpaw, I think he in trouble. I don't think enough people are giving credence to that conversation with the stylistic matchup. Because just peep this, just hear me out. A lot of guys struggle, mainly orthodox fighters, but a lot of orthodox fighters don't get enough sparring from southpaws and left-handers, so they don't really know how to fight them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like super second nature. You know what I mean? Or not second, it's not second nature, I guess you could say. You know what I mean? So I think one of the most interesting things is what stance is going to be the dominant stance. Like large chunks of the fight, what is Crawford going to do? You know, because I'm going to be real with y'all. Bud is a beast. But I personally, I think Bud does better work as a southpaw. Like when I look at the highlight reels and like moments of Bud fights, I really feel like Terence Crawford in the southpaw stance is where he really get off on dudes. Pause. I feel like that's him at his like offensive, aggressive best. You know what I mean? So the problem is if against a natural southpaw, if that doesn't work, my question to you is this. And see, a lot of y'all beta males, you can never understand what I do. When I say this stuff, people say, oh, you're picking side. I'm asking questions. These are the questions I have. This is not side. I don't know who wins. I'm picking. We live in such a weak society where people are always looking to argue and debate and fight and stuff like that, to the point where people can't have good old conversations about boxing without like threats and all this other stuff. I don't do all that. Shout out to Mark Buchanan again. I check myself and I'll tell you, fact check ego. He gonna tell you the truth. Big facts. Big facts.
The money goes into my piggy.
He said Crawford a beta male. y'all tripping, bro. This is a real life question I have for you. Is Crawford good enough as an orthodox, from the right hand stance, as an orthodox stance, to beat Errol Spence predominantly in the orthodox stance? That's a real life question I have. Like, just tell me what your honest opinion is for that question. If Crawford has to spend large chunks of the fight as a right-hander versus a southpaw Spence, is he good enough as a right-hander to thwart and deter Errol Spence? Boss Red, what's up? Yeah, YouTube been hating. Just smash the like button. That's what I'm telling you. Leave comments, engage in the conversation, smash the like button, hit the bell icon. These are the things y'all can do to show YouTube that, you know, this is where it's at. I don't know, bro. Because like I'm in my brain, you know, just the overall thinking, I'm thinking no. I think if Crawford has success, it's gonna be from the southpaw position, or it's gonna be from large chunks of the southpaw position mixed with that ambidextrous, like switching back and forth. But even if you do it too much, people get a read on that and they can catch you in transition. So I think a lot of this fight is going to break down to how effective Crawford is as a southpaw versus southpaw Errol Spence. And if he can't crack that code or continue with it, then he's going to be in a world of hurt. That's what I've been thinking about this a lot, obviously, because the fight hasn't been announced. So I don't know. Bud's gonna have to show me. Bud's gonna have to show me what it is. But if he can like if he's looking spicy, then Errol Spence gonna have problems. Like if Crawford's fighting in the southpaw stance and he's looking like the better southpaw, then it's gonna be, oh, okay, it's gonna look ugly for Errol Spence. So it's a great fight, man. You know, as I think about it, it's a great fight. But I'm like, mark my words, if he can't penetrate or if it's not sustainable that he whoop Errol in large chunks of the fight out the southpaw position, then I think that hurts him more and more as the fight wears on. And I think Crawford got to get respect early to the point where Errol Spence is like, what was that? Like, I can't make no mistakes. Then that could be Crawford's fight. You know what I mean? I think he has to discourage Errol early, get respect for Errol early, you know, things like that. It's a great fight, man. Somebody's O has got to go. Other thing is, I can break down the fight and respect both guys. That's what's missing in boxing. Everything I do, y'all should really, I should really charge you a fee because I'm what's missing in this boxing game. There's a lot of people, it's like they have so much, emotion tied to it, so they can't really just break it down. I'm telling you things that Crawford can do and questions I have, can he be successful? I could do that for Errol Spence too. That's an actual breakdown. That's an actual objective breakdown. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, Errol got to watch out for this. Crawford got to watch out for this. It's about as even as Steven as you can get. I don't know who wins, but I do have questions. Like I said, this fight, it all boils down to who can answer these questions and sustain that, and or make the most adjustments. That's what this fight kind of breaks down to me. Because on the pro Errol side, I gave you some pro Crawford things. On the pro Errol side, my thing is this. Errol's bones is probably, this is going to sound crazy, but some people are just, they can weigh the same, but certain people, like, bone density is just different. Terence Crawford more light in the ass than Errol Spence, even if they weigh the same thing. I think Errol Spence is more of a, like, bone dense, full-fledged welterweight. Even though Crawford packed on some size and stuff like that, Errol didn't have to pack on those size. He had to cut down size. That's the difference. You know what I'm saying? One guy could be bulking up and then the other guy is like has to bulk down almost. You know what I'm saying? So with that kind of bone density and that pressure, what is Terence Crawford? Can his face and body hold up to them? Errol breaking bones, bro. Errol broke, bro. Like people, Ugas is tough. He wanted to keep fighting, I get it, but his face was looking rough, bro. Like an Alfred Hitchcock movie. I don't know. So, like, if Crawford, and see, this is the thing that's always worried me about Crawford. He liked to scrap. He's a scrapper. He really be in there. And it's super dangerous, and it creates openings. But sometimes you don't want to be the biggest, baddest pit bull. You got to be the smartest pit bull. You know what I'm saying? That's how you have longevity. So that's truthfully one of the things that's always worried me about Crawford is he's so much of a dog. That's the only way he knows. Like, look at El Rayo. I'm not trying to kick a man while he's down. El Rayo fought the De Los Santos dude. My Dominican papi, Mira papi, he was putting some stuff together. And El Rayo kind of stayed in the warrior, machismo mode. That's not good, bro. Bro, sometimes some people got your, like, if somebody really rung your bell and you just trying to, like, I'm not saying later in the fight. I'm talking about right then and there. You trying to toe-to-toe. This ain't a Rocky movie, bro. And that's why, in my opinion, El Rayo, he was in that one dimension. He just stayed in the dimension of, like, I'm a slug you out or you gonna slug me out. And he was badly hurt. Like, it's just not sensible. And I think Crawford, I'm not comparing Crawford to El Rayo because I think Crawford he's more veteran, more experienced, and more skilled. But one thing is he likes to fight. He likes to dog it out. And Crawford is like, you hit me, I want to show you I can hit you back. And he wants an instant get back. And against a guy like Errol Spence, who's naturally bigger, that could cost you if you don't play your cards right. You know what I mean? Like, look at Pacquiao and Marquez. Marquez drew first blood, dropped Pacquiao. Pacquiao got up, being the warrior he is, cracked Marquez. It looked like he broke Marquez's nose. I'm talking the fourth fight. Y'all got to keep up. It looked like Marquez's nose was damn near broken. And then Pacquiao got too aggressive and got knocked out. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it could be that type of Pacquiao-Marquez 4 type of fight, bro. I'm not even being funny. I'm not trying to overhype and sell the fight. I'm just being real. It could be something like that. Unless one of the fighters who's not used to losing get in a bad predicament and they're not willing to sell out, kind of like Canelo versus Bivol. The reason Canelo didn't get dropped or knocked out is because he didn't sell out. And I know this is for like the advanced listeners on my channel. Some people get it. Someone, what are you talking about, Ego? I don't understand. But what I'm saying makes perfect sense. If you can keep up, you can keep up. If you keep up, you don't have to catch up. You dig. Canelo, the reason his loss wasn't worse is because I'm not gonna say he gave up, but he didn't go out the warrior way because he would have ended up like Rayo and Wilder. You know what I'm saying? Where he could have took a nastier L. Bro, you have to be willing to dig down deep and potentially get knocked out when you're that far behind in order to swing the fight your way. I'm not saying fight like a maniac, fight like an idiot. I'm not saying fight, imbecilic. But you're not going to win the fight doing what Canelo did versus Bivol in the later round. It got to a point Canelo needed a knockout to win. You're not going to beat Bivol unless you drop him multiple times and or stop him. Canelo was not throwing enough punches to do that. He was content letting Bivol beat him and hoping the judges robbed Bivol like they tried to do. Yo, I need y'all to get the likes up. We've been stuck at the same likes for a minute. Come on, I'm trying to get it cracking. YouTube been hating anyway. They're not sending notifications out, so I need the people joining the chat, the new people in the chat. I need y'all support to keep growing the streams and, you know, continue. So, Crawford Spence, amazing fight. It's agreed. The rematch clause for the loser, at least the option for one. What else is pertinent? What else? Oh, network. I don't know. It's either Fox or Showtime. According to a lot of reports, they're saying there's a bidding war, which is no surprise. Fox going to want that fight. Showtime going to want the fight. So it's one of those times where PBC probably has to have a bidding war with the two networks they work with. Rudy, what's up? So congrats if the fight is done. Or, you know what I'm saying, if it gets finalized and finished. Daquandre, what's up? If it gets finalized, I'll be very happy. The world of boxing needs it. Crawford's a hell of a fighter, an amazing talent, as is Errol Spence. Oh, let me say this too. Let me say this, people. Listen to me carefully. I don't just use words to make them sound good. Y'all need to bend over and kiss Boxingego's Converse and kiss Errol Spence's Converse. Because for so long, I think me and Errol Spence got it the worst regarding this fight. Because Errol Spence told you what he was going to do, and the haters kept hating. I understood the vision, so in all of my videos, I told you, I see why he's moving how he's moving. And that wasn't good enough. Now, fast forward to the future, y'all gonna kiss the Converse. Y'all gonna kiss the Converse. Because Errol Spence did everything he said he was going to do. And if this fight is finalized, y'all gonna kiss the Converse. Or I'm gonna buy a pinky ring, y'all kiss the pinky ring. Y'all take a pick. Y'all wanna kiss the Converse or you gonna kiss, I'll get a pinky ring, y'all kiss my pinky ring. Bro, he literally did everything he said he was gonna do. Kamal has been on the same, but Kamal's Eagles Army, so you already know what it is. Bro, we've been telling you the same thing over and over. Old media was like, oh, the fight's not going to happen. Al Heyman and Errol Spence and Errol's ducking. You called this man a ducker, and he literally did everything he told you he was going to do initially to the T. There's a lot of yous look wrong. And see, we need to get to a space of boxing. This is my hope. This is my wish. This is my prayer for the sport of boxing. We need to get to a space of boxing where you guys have and hold boxing people accountable. Myself included. I don't ever care because I'm not saying stupid stuff that I regret 2 months later, 6 months later. I don't regret nothing I ever said on this as far as this boxing stuff. Nothing. So you can hold me accountable. I don't have no issue with that. But there's a lot of people running around. They say Errol's the problem. Errol's ducking. Errol don't want to fight. They didn't blame Bob Arum. They didn't blame Top Rank. They blame the niggas. Al Heyman and Errol Spence and Derek James and whoever else. You know what I'm saying? Straight like that. They said, oh, they're holding up the fight and they don't want to fight. It's been 400 days and all that stupid stuff. Errol told you from the beginning what his goal and dreams are, and he followed that. How can you be mad at a person who told you from jump what they were going to do, and then they did it? Like, let's say there's a kid named Michael, and he said, my goal is to play in the NFL. From elementary school, he says, I want to be a professional football player, and he worked towards that from elementary school, middle school, high school, went to college, and then got drafted in the NFL. He did what he said he was doing for all these years. How can you be mad at that? How can you be mad at somebody who laid out the blueprint, followed the blueprint, and then did it? So all these fake narratives is looking like Swiss cheese. There's a lot of holes in these narratives that y'all was pushing. But me, the great thing about what I do on YouTube is, one, it's a free platform, and I left the breadcrumbs for you. There's breadcrumbs all around. You could watch old videos and hear me saying what I'm saying today back then. It's like I'm ahead of my time. It's like I somehow found a time traveling machine and knew what to say back then, so it didn't affect me now in a negative way. But that's not the case for a lot of people. A lot of people did the exact opposite. They said, oh, Errol, hey, I hate to tell you, Errol's ducking, and they ran with this. And now that, like I said, is Swiss cheese. And meanwhile, the ego Stradamus strikes again. Shout out to my boy Isaiah Felix. Errol said, I'm going to clean up my side of the street. Literally clean up the side of the street, put up big fights, continue to brand himself, put up entertaining, fun fights, great performances, got his bars up, got his numbers up, kept his experience going, defended like a true champion, gave the fans what they wanted, gave his hometown what they wanted in a couple of fights, sold out in other arenas and did good numbers in Staples with Sean Porter, unified, beat the last applicable person with a belt on PBC, Ugas, in April, and now in November he's gonna fight Crawford, they're saying? Forget about it. I'm the Dr. Strange of this. Dr. Ego Strange with the time stone. Facts. Monk, beautiful. Did y'all see that? What he said? And I've said it from the beginning. If it happened how old media and a lot of the haters and the Bud Buddies and all them said, then it would have been a lesser fight. Because now, November 19th, it's for everything. It's for all the marbles. If it would have happened like y'all said, then it would have been for 2 belts. If it would have happened before he unified with Ugas, before he unified with Sean Porter. And it would have been much smaller because in that time, since Errol Spence said clean up the side of the street and blah, 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 he's done numbers, been on pay-per-view multiple times, did great numbers in Texas multiple times, brought out beautiful crowds multiple times. So it's been a process. Y'all wanted to, this is why some people don't reach. Shout out to Mr. Two-Piece Boxing. Mr. Two-Piece Texas. I don't know. I said I got boxing on the brain. We got another $10. Oh my gosh, y'all been so beautiful.
Drink a deep drink, the money goes into my piggy.
Bro, if it would have happened like y'all said, then it wouldn't have been as cracking, period. Because at the end of the day, the fight, it would have been cool. It's all no matter when they fought, it would have been a good fight. But the terms would have been completely different. Errol Spence wouldn't be the 3 belt holder he is. Crawford wouldn't have had all knockouts of 8 people or however many people he knocked out. So this is why people don't succeed, because you don't trust the process. You want to skip around the process, but the process is what defines you. Does that make sense? People, especially now, people go on TikTok, YouTube, they want to find all these get rich quick schemes and passive income. Bro, I hate people. That's just what it is, bro. People want tips and tricks to passive income. You don't make regular income. That don't even make sense. How are you worried about passive income when you don't have no business? You don't make regular income. That's not even how that's supposed to work. Passive income is like people who are rich and got businesses and, moguls and entrepreneurs and stuff, and then they need to clone themselves in essence, and they're finding other ways to diversify. People want passive income, and they watch a video on YouTube about how to get passive income, and they have no income. That's foolish. You don't got nothing going. Again, because some of y'all don't trust the process. You don't got nothing going and you worried about passive income. Bro, that's like me getting a wedding ring with no girl. Why would I do that? Why to do that? If you don't have no girl, why are you worried about saving up for a ring? And you a virgin. Y'all got y'all priorities backwards. Y'all wanted Errol Spence to damn fight Crawford years ago, and then the fight would have been lesser. And it wouldn't have been for all then the winner would have to rematch clause and then go after Sean Porter, go after Ugas or whoever had the belt at the time. Y'all do stuff backwards. Y'all throw a housewarming party, don't even have a house. What type is that? You don't even have a new place, and you having a housewarming party, and you homeless. See, y'all just do stuff that don't make sense. How you homeless having a housewarming? You really literally trying to get your house warm because you homeless, because you a bum. This is your housewarming. It'd be kind of brisk out here in the bay, you feel me? In the winter, that you doing a housewarming literally because you a homeless bum. Y'all be on my dick, and y'all some homeless bums having housewarmings. Talking about ego. They be begging y'all not to send me tips and donations too. Oh, I want me some super chats. How you gonna send ego all the super chats and the cash apps? Bro, don't worry about that. It's not my fault that you a bum. You's a bum. I said that you's a bum. Yeah. You doing bum activities with bum tendencies. I know the undercard gonna be crazy. Unlike Canelo versus Triple G. Bro, that undercard is 2 butt cheeks. 2 packs of ass. Bro, get the Canelo Golovkin. Eddie said it was bigger. And the undercard is 2 butt cheeks twerking. Because it's ass. He need to go back to England, bro. Eat some fish and chips, some tea and crumpets, some milk tea or something, bro. Cause you don't got it. You don't know what you talking about in America, bro. Eddie Hearn, he got all these like we people fights and stuff, main events. Bro, dudes weigh 98 pounds and they all the main events. It look like y'all kids fighting at Chuck E. Cheese's. Bro, stop. You don't know what you're doing. Bro, I weighed 98 pounds when I was in the womb. What y'all talking about? I was in the womb weighing 98. Big money ego. I was in that womb. I was in that womb weighing the 111. Weighing what Chocolatito weigh. Out the womb, bro. Bro, isn't this the perfect specimen of a man? Huh? I was in the womb weighing Chocolatito weight. Got my weight up. Y'all talking about Chocolatito and Eric Estrada or whatever. Man, y'all better stop, bro. It's an all massive fight, bro. For who? Old media? Chocolatito. Sound like some damn crackers. Like you got some Lunchable? Nah, we got these Ritzes and Chocolatitos, bro. What the hell is some Chocolatito? Y'all tripping. Shout out to Kamal. It's magic. It sound like some treats. Some holiday treats. Some Chocolatitos. Eddie Hearn's undercards be like the cast of Night Court. What's that name? Bull? The Bull from Night Court? Yeah, his cars be some bull. Ego, yo, dudes be speaking on it. Speaking it, believe it, receive it before you get it. You got to. Bro, Eddie Hearn got baby fights. A bunch of dudes that weigh 100 pounds. Bro, all of Eddie Hearn's cars look like California weather. It'd be like 102, this dude weigh 107. Bro, that was the temperatures last week out here. I'm not trying to watch a bunch of fights and they weigh as much as the temperature in Cali. That can't be your whole schedule. Your whole schedule, bro, it was 114 degrees. That's Eddie Hearn fights. Every dude weigh 114. And De La Hoya hating too on DAZN. Let's talk about it. De La Hoya talking about, I want to make the fight, but Al Heyman, bro, you better get Ryan some good fights. You better bout. It's over. Bro, if you don't get Ryan some good fights that we want to see, yeah, I want Ryan to fight, but Al Heyman, bro, I don't care what you talking about. Ryan need to fight somebody or it's over. Rolly versus Pitbull, Frank Martin, and De La Santos. Yeah, that would be fire. Bro, he's like, it's difficult to make any of these fights because Al Heyman, he doesn't want to make, bro. Al Heyman putting together Crawford Spence. We supposed to be mad at him? You putting together Ryan and the Gods Must Be Crazy Africans. Ryan versus Blood Diamonds. Ryan's going to fight another African from Wakandan villages. Give me free. We mustn't get to the try again, motherfucker. Bro, I do not want to see Ryan fight another African that I don't know. Ah, man, you know, AB, African, Dominican. Bro, Ryan, stop. You can blame Al Heyman, bro. He giving us Crawford Spence. What are you giving us? Munguia versus Kurt Cobain, Kirk Cameron. De La Hoya. I know Ryan. I want Ryan to fight against Tank. But bro, it's always some excuses, bro. Listen to the Oscar interview. It's always some excuse. Ryan, I like Ryan. He needs. If Ryan fight, no, bro. But Al Heyman, BBC, they stole my. Bro, it's not good enough. Give us them damn fights. You let, bro. Senicia Estrada can fight, and she's beautiful on top of all other things. But she can fight. You let her go. But Estrada, she wanted too much money. I had to let her bounce. Bro, how you let Senicia? You let Bob Arum scoop. You let my boy OG Bobby Arum scoop. Bro, Bob Arum probably approached Senicia with one of the coldest deals. Yes. Now, Estrada, I know you're with Oscar. But come to death row. Bro, Bob Arum scooped her. She about to fight in November. Stop playing. You let her go. And here's the thing. Oscar, Mexican-American, and Senicia Estrada is Mexican-American. You're supposed to be taking care of your people. You're supposed to be doing it for La Raza. Bro, you're supposed to be doing it for Miklo or somebody. You let her get away. You let Canelo get away. Your own people leaving you. Rashidi Ellis left you. Ray Vargas left you. Canelo, Wade, Payday, Senicia Estrada left you. What are we talking about? And you blaming Al Heyman. Yeah, blame it on the black guy. But Al Heyman, I know Ryan Canelo, he's not next. No, you blaming everyone but yourself. Look in the mirror, though. That's why he had to feign do this fake comeback. He said he's fighting Vitor Belfort. That was short-lived. Then he posted a video in the hospital. Bro, remember Oscar put the video in the hospital, and he was in the bed like, oh, I feel so bad. Bro, maybe I'm getting old. I don't know. Who is filming this video if you on your deathbed? Bro, I've been in the hospital. Right? And you don't get to shower, your regular shower schedule and all this type of stuff. Who's worried about filming a video when you really like going through it in the hospital? He was like, I want Ryan. I feel bad. Bro, what? That's like when Tyrese cried on tape. Well, who does that? No. Don't take my baby. What more do you want from me? Bro, I wish I would hit the record button and start crying and then post it. Cry Reese Gibson. Remember when Tyrese did that? Don't take my baby. Bro, I've been making money online this long. Y'all ain't never seen me cry on no tape. I am not finna hit no record when I'm going through it. Cause I know deep down inside, I still love you. That y'all want to see me cry? That's what you're like. Take the glasses off so we can see you cry. We just want to see you cry, bro. Y'all want to see me cry? Would that make y'all feel better? Instead of just getting all this money, if I just start crying and bawling? Psych, I'd rather start bawling. Listen, y'all want me to see me sobbing and bawling, but I'd rather keep bawling. I'm not finna cry on tape and hit record and all that. Like, who just films that? Like, hold on. All right, hold on. Let me stop that. Boom. Like, you just watching it back. Like, bro, I ain't posting no goofy stuff. Like, it'd be one thing if it was like a paparazzi and they caught me crying and it just posted, leaked it or something. But I'm not finna post myself crying and then record it and post. Man, y'all tripping, bro. Y'all really hit the record. I seen a chick, she did it. Chick did it. She had a ring light set up and everything. Like, you crying, you got the ring light and proper lighting and makeup. No, bro. Like, how you just cry and you had the wherewithal to put the ring light on? You know, Bishop had a ring light. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I seen the ring light in her eyes. It looked like an old 90s music rap video. I can't stand the rain against my window. Beep, beep. Who got, bro, I could see the ring light in the glasses. Beep, beep. Who got the keys to my Jeep? Vroom. Bro, this is a setup, bro. You gonna cry on tape, ain't that something? Spence drops his mouthpiece, took a few shots that he shook off like big fish and came back. Bro, they overhyped that. Ego, the UK boxing fans would love to see you cry. They need, bro, the UK, there's no one from the UK that can say anything to me right now. All your boxers just lost, like all of them, except Fury, and he say he retired. So y'all must be stopped, bro. Ain't no British fan gonna say nothing to me. You seen Joshua? I told Joshua, bro, all them muscles you lost to a cruiserweight. All them muscles did not come into the fold. I told him, You don't need that buff ass body. AJ, you don't need that buff ass body. Yeah. Bro, I told AJ, you don't need that buff ass body, bro. That's not you don't need that buff ass body. AJ, you don't need that buff ass body. Bro, all them muscles and the British fans was getting horny off of AJ. I ain't even gonna hold you, bro. They're like, oh yeah, mate, AJ at the media day, he took his shirt off and he's massive. He's an absolute unit, mate. Bro, I wish I would call a dude an absolute unit, bro. What? Look at AJ's pecs, is massive. He's an absolute unit, an animal. Bro, some of these British dudes, oh no, I don't know. I'm just gonna leave it at that. I don't know. Oh, massive, bruv. Don't get me started on the British rap. Please don't. How could I be homophobic? The stick is gay. Stop it, bro. Chop, and a man go drop. Bro, you all know what I'm talking about, them rhymes. Bro. Do. Hit a man's in his crop top. Chop, and a man go drop. Hit him in the coop. Hit him in the coop raw, like I'm Snoop Dogg. Man's go... Bro, AJ said he gonna lick him down like a stamp. That's what I'm saying. Bro, the bars be so trash. Bro. I ain't gonna hold. I rap, so I could critique this stuff, bro. Hit a man's like Ricky Houghton. Cat in a hat, and a man's in, hit a man's like Ricky Houghton. Bro, did you just say hit a man's like Ricky Hatton and he got smoked by Pacquiao and smoked by Mayweather? No copping. Hit a man's like Ricky Houghton. Like, you really wrote that down, bro? Bro. And the lights go stop. No copping. Hit a man's like Ricky Houghton. I'm like, no. Ricky Hatton got cooked. He got cooked. He got cooked. Bro, Floyd cooked him. He got cooked. You talking about hit man's like Ricky Houghton. No. You should have said somebody else, bro. You could at least say Kawasaki. You know what I'm saying? Cook like Floyd. Yeah, ain't no British fan need to say nothing to me right now. Anyway, I'm out of here. Appreciate everybody for all the super chats, all the love. More videos coming soon. Crawford, Spence. Hit a man's like Ricky Houghton. I got a talk, so grab me Hey, Sura gotta chill, bro. Hey, no, honestly, Sura, he gotta chill, bro. That man said, I'll grab your body throat. Ain't nobody talking about Canelo versus Triple G, though. Bro, ain't nobody talking about that fight. Y'all said this was the biggest fight. Y'all said this was the biggest fight. Y'all lied to me. You lied to me. Canelo said he the face of boxing. Where? Bitch, where? It's where? Bro, where are you the face of boxing and you fighting this weekend, nobody talking about? And then Eddie Hearn going cap. I said the man's copping. Eddie Hearn said the fight gonna do 800,000 to $1 million. It's where? It's where? Where is he gonna do $1 million at? Like what? How you gonna do $1 million? Bro, this how I know Eddie Hearn just be saying anything. Canelo versus Triple G 1 and 2 barely did over $1 million on HBO. It was like 1.2, 1.3, 1.4 max, right? 1.4 million. This was years ago, and HBO actually promoted him. Y'all have done a horrible job promoting. Nobody wants to see this. Triple G, 40 years old, dressed like Mr. Rogers at the press conference. Oh, Max is, it's punch, Canelo, The press conference trash. The promotion trash. Triple G dressed like Mr. Rogers. Not really talking about anything eventful. Where are you coming up with $1 million plus? Oh, yeah, this punch is good, Max. No. Stop it. Y'all gonna learn to stop playing with the king. Yeah, y'all here just like Mr. Bean. Oh, a pain, I got you. The GTD. That tank driving the tank. It's over. It's over. Bro, I told you, Canelo better hope he don't lose. Or don't look bad. He better demolish Golovkin. Bro, Canelo done picked a dangerous fight. I just thought about it. He picked a dangerous fight because if you don't look sensational, even if you look sensational, it's going to look bad. He picked a lose-lose situation. Like Joe Budden said, already a lose-lose is like my... He said, it's like a lose-lose, already my rep ruined. How he beat dude we know will accept losing. Meat underachiever was an underachiever. Almost thought you would come with the ether. Bro, if you beat him too easy, people are going to say it's cap and Triple G was old. And if you struggle or lose, then you already know this man said Cripple G. On that note, I'm out. I can't. Y'all are hilarious. Anyway, subscribe to the channel. More boxing. I'll keep y'all posted on the Errol, Spence, Crawford. You dig. And I'm out.